Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Love, Light, and Joy Tarot, and I'm Adam Keith. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming and joining us. If you've been here before, I'm glad my readings are resonating with you. Do remember these are general readings, so they will not resonate with everybody. They're not supposed to. But if you're here, you're probably supposed to hear the message. And again, if you're not really driving with it, just click off. So not a big deal. Also check your moon and your rising signs. They will also help to determine, may give you more clarity rather. And what else I want to say? Sometimes I don't really usually think the energies are interchangeable. Usually if I'm reading for a certain sign, like say Scorpio, it's really about the Scorpio. If you're cross watching for Scorpio, then you may be the other person, okay? This is for the week of the 16th of March 16th to the 22nd of 2020. I divide the signs up into elements, and then right below in the description box is everything is time stamped so that you can go right to your sign to make it easy for you. I used to do the 2-camera system, but it was just taking too long to render the videos. It was crashing my computer just because there was just too much memory going on in it. So I'm just doing the 1-camera setup. I will be holding the cards up for you so you can see them, and hopefully that works out well because I really want to make sure that I get these out to you on time. And I also have a very busy life as well. And I created this channel, of course, because I was wanted to give back to the community and help other people, like so many readers have helped me over the years. So, and I still listen to many myself. It's also because I like to know what's going on in my life, like in my surrounding. Again, it kind of reminds me to keep my energy up. And the same thing, which I'm hoping I'm doing for you, because that's really what this is about. This is about keeping your energy up, keeping positive thoughts, and really attracting the things you really want in life. All the energies, the outcomes are for yours to change if you want to. Remember, these are not written in stone, okay? Everyone has free will. The people you're dealing with have free will, so things may change, all right? So do remember that, keep that in mind. Just because like, oh, he said that was gonna happen this week, it didn't. Okay, and sometimes when you say, like when the readers say there's abundance coming to you in a certain area, it may not be just money, it may be love, it may be other things that are coming to you. Something more subtle than what you thought about, like maybe instead of like winning the lottery, So do keep that in mind. I hope these do resonate with you. And if you do need a personal reading, my email's below in the description box. You can reach me there and I'll give you all the information. Otherwise than that, sit back, enjoy your reading, and I'll talk to you later. All right? Ciao. Hey, Sagittarius. How you doing, sweethearts? So, this, of course, is your weekly reading from March 16th to 22nd, 2020. I've already been shuffling the cards, and we are going to see. Now, hopefully you got to see your monthly March reading as well. That's a little bit longer, a little bit detailed. When I say that, usually these readings can tend to be the same amount of time, actually. But I do different setup. I usually do a 6-card spread, not the larger spread. So, all right. You've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And by the way, I'm gonna put my glasses on so Pop can see. We've got the Princess of Wands upright. We have got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Swords, sorry, in the reverse. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the High Priestess upright. Okay, those are our 6 cards. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords. All right, so the 7 of Swords is people usually trying to get away with something. Usually on the upside, on the reverse for me, this is really about self-deception. But in the upright, someone else is doing the deceiving or trying to get away with something or going into hiding. Or they could be planning a strategic way of doing whatever it is. So we're going to get clarity on this because this card itself can mean obviously a lot of things. So that's the full week of the energy. Very interesting energy to have for the week. We are going to do a little Indigo Angel Oracle card here for you. Now, if you don't resonate as an Indigo, it's fine. It's really just about the message. So just put, Sagittarius instead of Indigo in it. Or just human being would be fine. All right, so here we go. What do we have for Sagittarius? All right, we have Mother Mary. And these I do read from the book. So page 32. Alrighty. Known as the Queen of the Angels, Mother Mary is the embodiment of unconditional love and compassion. This card calls for you to look at the people in your life as well as yourself with the same love. Mother Mary can help you embrace your gifts and talents and honor yourself in every moment. Sometimes called the Divine Nurturer, she reminds you to be proud of how far you've come in this lifetime, encourages you to keep moving forward. Mother Mary protects, guides, and supports all children, including Indigo children. She also helps you to help other children. Call upon Mother Mary to open your heart and make you aware of the blessing you are on this planet. So, let's see. Let's start with this Seven of Swords because I'm a little see what's going on here with the Seven of Swords. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there's a little bit of disconnect here. Now, the cards I've been reading so far since January have all been about relationships. Now, this does not mean it has to be about romantic relationships, although I'm assuming more of them are. But it could be a very deep friend connection or a family connection, or it could be a sort of a business partner of some sort. I wouldn't say your manager who you barely speak to. It would be somebody you would see on a day-to-day basis who you're really much more tied to. And these are usually soulmate connections for the most part. So there is a disconnect. Like somebody wants a new start there was, because it's the Ace of Wands are brand new starts. So there feels like there is or could possibly be a new start, emotional start. However, you got this Seven of Swords in the upright. We're going to take one more card here. We've got the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups can mean reconciliation, getting back together, falling in love back together again. This can also mean circles of support, celebrating with people. However, this could also mean a third party is involved at somewhere, or it was involved in some point. Because with the Seven of Swords, someone trying to get away with something could have been somebody was cheating behind someone's back. And of course, with the reverse Ace of Cups, something that would have been lost in the emotional realm. So we're going to do a little more clarity here. Now, hopefully this is not, if this is the truth that you might have already found out about this, or I'm warning you now that someone is just, because I remember myself, I went through the whole thing of a breakup, and there was readers on YouTube, and I kept seeing it. Someone is trying to take a third party is trying to take your partner. And I saw it a couple times, and my intuition said to go and watch it, and I didn't, because I thought, that's not going to happen. No. It happened. Just saying. Anyway, so if you're not sure, if you're in a good, happy marriage, just, ask around about. Again, this is a general reading, so it may not be for you. That's where you want to get a personal reading done. Don't go start accusing your partner of cheating. Okay. Because it could be being deceptive in another way too. But from what I'm reading here, I feel like there's a third party involved. So, Queen of Cups. Now, this is usually very nurturing energy, someone who is obviously very emotional stable. Usually the suits are very emotional, like the kings and queens are very emotionally balanced. However, she's in the reversed. So she's either in her head and she's emotionally distraught in some way, or her emotions aren't quite balanced as they should be, or she's cutting off emotions to a certain person. And this could be you. I'm assuming this is probably going to be you, cutting off sort of emotional ties to somebody. Again, we're going to look at this and see it, because you have the Princess of Wands right next to her, and somebody wants to come forward in a passionate way. The Princess of Wands, which is the Knave of Wands, is the beginning of a new start of energy, something new, something fresh. It could be someone, in your past coming back, but it's a new beginning in that sense. It's a very passionate energy, very creative energy. It could also be a very sexual energy coming forward, that somebody has to say something to you or tell you something. Next to it, we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles upright is about juggling finances, people, relationships, all kinds of things can be juggled with this Two of Pentacles. However, it's in the reverse. So this is either somebody is done juggling somebody else, which again, why maybe this third party is coming up, that if someone was juggling two people, you and somebody else, or was thinking about going back and forth, that kind of feels like that decision has been made, that they're no longer juggling, which is good. So the Seven of Swords could have been also the deception from the past. Something that happened in the past that brought this, into fruition. But of course, the Ace of Cups is still in reverse. Now, right next to it, of course, we have the King of Swords in reverse as well. So you have the King and the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. They're not quite a pairing, because this should have been the King of, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be. This is somebody who wants to speak truth eventually. Although this could be someone that cut somebody out of their life. Someone could have been, and especially with the King in reverse here, very pointed conversation, if you know what I mean. Very, wouldn't have been pleasant at all. Harsh truths, perhaps. Somebody, harsh truths spoken, cutting somebody out of someone's life. Right next to it, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles in the upright can mean working with other people, working together, working as a team, especially when it's considered business, or being noticed for what you do. This is again in the reverse. Now, the reverse, it's usually mean going alone, going solo. So if there was a third party, this also can mean third party sometimes, they may be going now solo. But again, we will get clarifiers for this. Now, you do have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is kind of mum. She doesn't really say much. She's very intuitive. This is also about, it could be you be following your intuition. This is probably you as well, because I'm feeling you're the Queen of Cups here. Very intuitive. She doesn't really say much. Could be also sometimes about secrets, but she's not upside down. So I feel like she's more of, because when I feel like dumb, I feel like there's secrets to be revealed. I feel like you're not following your intuition, that kind of thing. This way, I mean, it still could be some secrets some people are not saying to each other. But again, kind of quiet, following their intuition, balancing themselves. Very powerful energy, very spiritual energy. So let's see what else we got here. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups here. Let's see what we can get for the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, please. Can you give us illumination on the Queen of Cups? All right, so again, we have the Two of Swords. Not again, but we have the Two of Swords. What I meant by again is like we have two twos. The Pentacles, now we have the Two of Swords, and they're both in the reverse. So someone's either done making a decision, they have picked something, or they're just not making a decision at all. They're just like, I'm not even going there. I'm not picking A, I'm not picking B, I'm just kind of doing my own thing. And that is right under the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be your energy. You could be just like, I'm kind of done having to make a decision. I'm kind of taking care of myself, You've kind of like cut off communication to this person. High Priestess again, honey, your mum. That's what you're not making a decision about this person. If this is a person that you're dealing with here, which I'm assuming it is, because with the King of Swords, you're kind of like, no, I'm kind of quiet. That's it. I'm not making a decision whether I want this person or not. If they decide to come back, whatever. You're fine. Like you're a Queen of Cups, and you've got the High Priestess twice. You're just keeping to yourself. You're doing your meditation. You're building your strength. You're spiritual, you're good. You're good to go. And that's exactly where you should be. Because if this fool doesn't know. So with someone coming in here with the Prince of Wands here. So what do we got with this Prince of Wands? This energy here, the Prince of Wands, Princess of Wands rather. We have the Knave of Wands. I mean, come on, this is the same card. Princess and Knight, I told you these two are the same card. Someone is determined to come in and talk to you. Some kind of passionate beginning. I mean, come on, to get the same clarifier as the same card. Yeah. It's like hunkering down. The universe is like saying, hey. All right, so what do we got here? Ten of Pentacles. This person that's coming in wants this Ten of Pentacles with you. Now, this can be about building dynastic dynastic wealth. But this is also about family, about building family, about stability in a family, about having it all, about you, the two of you, building this beautiful sort of empire together. And that's what they're coming in to tell you. That's what they want with you. You're right now, you're like, honey, I'm the high priestess. I'm not the queen of cups. I'm good. Shh. Like, mm-mm. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is here. I no doubt this is them done juggling. The Tower moment, but it's in the reverse. So someone is trying hard to avoid this Tower moment. Really hard not to avoid this Tower moment. I think that's why they're kind of done juggling, because they realize that this Tower moment is like, it's kind of hanging over their heads in a way. Yeah, we're going to get one more clarifier for this, because I'm like, and you know, when you see cards like this, these are the major arcana cards. And when you see the Tower and the Death card and like, things like the Wheel, this is the universe has a hand in it. This is and good luck trying to avoid those things, because the universe will bring one thing after another to make sure that you get its point. So I'm just saying, I'm like, good luck with that. So let's see. But I think that's their energy, not yours. Yep. See, they're trying not to communicate. I don't think they really I don't think they want to. I think they're kind of tired of juggling. They are trying to avoid this Tower moment of having to speak to you, because this is not really wanting to fess up, to come forward. But the universe is kind of forcing them to, and it's almost like now they're going to have to. They're coming in with the Ace of Wands, with the Princess of Wands, Knave of Wands. It's the same card. It's coming in twice, and they want this Ten of Pentacles with you. That's what they want to do. And the universe is basically forcing them with doing this Tower moment to them to communicate with you. And there they are again as the King of Swords in the reverse. Like, they kind of want to talk to you, but they may be really scared to come forward to you because they're kind of avoiding a Tower moment. They have made, and especially if there seems to be a third party that was involved here, you're probably like, F you, like, because you're like sitting pretty. You're just like, you've cut off communication with this person. You've cut off emotional communication with this person. You're like done, and they're feeling it, baby. They're feeling it. They are feeling it. Absolutely. And they're trying to avoid this Tower moment because they're so scared of what you might say when they coming back to tell you this truth. But right now they're trying to avoid. They're like, oh my God, like, how do I do this? They know they have to come forward. They know they want to. They know they're going to have to speak their truth to you. Let's see what we get for the King of Swords. King of Swords, please. King of Swords. Oop, that card popped out. Yep. Ten of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. They feel disconnected with you with this Ace of Cups in reverse. They're thinking about what they did to you. This is the Seven of Swords energy. This is their energy. This is not yours. They realized what they did. They realized the deception that they put you through and the heartache they put you through. And they're feeling it because, honey, this is what the universe does. It'll put it up there until you get it right. Like, there's obviously this connection that of yours is probably very strong. And you've healed, like you're healing, you're fine, like I'm good. They're going through it. And it's most likely the divine masculine because again, it's the King of Swords. And you are most likely the divine feminine. Whether you're male or female, it does not matter. It's just an energy you carry. I'm also the divine feminine. So don't worry about like the sex thing. It has nothing about this. It's just the energy. So let's take another one for the Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords coming forward with that information, with that truth. They know they have to come to you. They know they have to. They know they have to speak their truth. and tell you everything that happened, why they did it, how they truly feel about you. Because that ace right now, that cup is in reverse. It's potentiality of it happening in the right upright. So you see where they're coming out single? They're flying solo. They no doubt got rid of their karmic, whoever they were involved with. Let's see. Let's see the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, please. Five of Cups in the reverse. They're getting over the loss. They're slowly getting over the loss, slowly releasing it. They know they've got to do this. They're thinking about, this is the time, they think about what they did to you, what they've done now, how they're feeling about themselves. Yeah. Let's get a Five of Cups, please. Five of Cups. Yeah, that's what they want. They want the Ace of Cups this way, but they know they haven't got it with you right now. But that's what they're coming for. You got the Ace of Cups twice in the reverse. They know they want this cup with you. They know they want a new start with you. They know they want this emotional, new start with you. And that's good. The emotional start is a new love. So let's see what the High Priestess is doing here. Yeah. Seven of Swords in the reverse this time. You already know what they did to you. You've thought about it. You know what they did. You're like, all right. That's how you want to handle it? Sure. Honey, as soon as you packed up and left, they may haven't even left. They may even have gone with their karmic or whatever and left the house. And as soon as you energetically pulled back, you were like, I'm healed. They were like, what? Wait, what happened? What just happened? I'm telling you. So let's get one more card here. Seven of, you defended yourself, baby. You were like, Ultraman. I don't know if you remember Ultraman. I'm too old. Yeah, you were like defending yourself. I'm like, oh no. I'm here. I'm protecting myself. I'm good. This is what you did to me. This is what you did to me. Go F yourself. I'm like, yeah. And that's why you're sitting as the High Priestess, quiet as a mouse to them. They are going through it. Let me get an outcome for you guys. Let me get an outcome. So don't be surprised if someone comes knocking on your door or texting you or whatever. So let's see. And that new moon that we had, the full moon we had in Virgo on Monday the 8th. Yeah, the 8th. By the time you see this, it'll be a week. We have the Queen of Swords. It was a powerful moon. Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's you. That's like, you're not taking any bullshit. Like, you cut them out of your life. You're like, boom. And now we have the King and the Queen, both in reverse. You're not talking to each other. You're not talking to each other right now. Harsh words were spoken. You have the Six of Cups. Someone's obsessing about the past or rethinking about the past, like keep reworking in their mind what happened, reevaluating it, rethinking it. We have can't read. Four of Pentacles. Someone is letting go of their insecurities. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and they're not happy. They don't have this Ten of Pentacles with you. Ten of Cups. That's the happy ever after card in the upright. There's a potential, but they realized what they did. You were their happy ever after. And then we have the Prince of Swords in the reverse. Again, that's the same as the Knight here in the upright. Yeah, they don't want to come and communicate, but the universe is making them communicate. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. They feel lost without you. They feel this tremendous loss. They're trying to get over it, but it's like they feel it and they know that you were their Ten of Cups. They're obsessing about it. They're kind of trying to let go of their insecurities about coming to you and talking to you. They know they have to come to you. They know they're missing you, this absence of you, and they know that you're their Ten of Cups. But you, my sweetheart, are quiet, and you're not taking any bullshit. You ain't taking any bullshit. So, That is the outcome. Like I said, don't be, if you're knocking the door, a little like text saying, hi, and when they come around, listen to what they have to say. At least let them, speak, who knows? Because if through all this, the universe wants you two back together, obviously it'll happen. I always feel like these divine connections, the masculine and feminine, is that the universe has more in store. You obviously became more spiritual, more awake. You were healing and standing in your power, which of course drew the masculine Listen, I swear occasionally. Drew him nuts. Whether this is a male or female, doesn't matter, because feminines, actual females have masculine energy. Drew them nuts. And now they realize that this other person was not the person. You are their person. So, then again, this does not mean you have to take them back. If you're done and you don't feel like their energy's there when they come back, or you don't feel like they're truly telling you everything, I think they're going to, because they realize, if I'm watching from these cards, looking at these cards, they realize that you're the real deal. But, you have to make that decision, my dear. But at least hear them out. You don't need to say anything, just hear them out and then decide later if you really feel it. You've got this High Priestess in the upright, so you're following your intuition. You're good. So Sagittarius, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you need a personal email, my personal email, I am not GoDaddy. If you need a personal reading, my email's below in my description box, okay? I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Hey Aries, how you doing, sweetheart? This is your, of course, March 16th to the 22nd, 2020 reading. And I've already been shuffling the cards. So we're going to see what the universe has to say. Do remember that if you've been here before, my readings since January have been about relationships. So let's go. Let's just seem to be in the collective. All right, so we have the Empress in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Four of Cups in the upright. We have the Four of Wands in the upright. And in the upright, we have the Judgment card. Okay. On the bottom of the deck for your overall energy, Ace of Wands. Nice. New passionate beginnings. Could also be sexual beginnings too, but very passionate. Very nice. All right, there's the potentiality of that. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do a little oracle card here for you. Give me an oracle card for my dear Aries. Dear Aries, dear Aries, dear Aries. All right, divine purpose. Divine purpose. Page 19. This powerful card relates to your mission here on Earth. Your divine purpose is something you chose to experience on a soul level before coming into this lifetime. When you receive this card in a reading, the answer to your question has to do with life fulfillment and soul lessons. Choose the pathway that leads you closer to your purpose and let go of the fleeting and temporary diversions. The divine purpose of the Indigo is to bring about the changes our planet needs and help create a society built upon integrity, truth, and cooperation. This card is a message from the angels to realize just how powerful and essential your role in the world is, and this card is calling you to leadership. Divine purpose. I love it. All right. Excuse me a second. Do you the card? Sorry. It makes me yawn. I don't know why. I'm not even tired. Of course, I was before 6:30 this morning, but Okay. So, what do we have here? Let's just see what the Ace of Wands is all about before we begin with the other cards. So it's the overall energy of the week. Seven of Wands here, defending oneself or standing up for one believes. Not taking any BS. Let's see, Seven of Wands, please, universe. Can you tell me more about the Seven of Wands and this Ace of Wands? All right, we have Judgment again. You have Judgment here and here, both in the upright. So this could mean a second chance, reconciliation of some sort, because I see with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands here, that there could be somebody who's woken up to their calling, basically, or finding the truth in something, and wanting a passionate new beginning. Now, there is the Seven of Swords, so someone may be on the defensive. It may be you that's on the defensive about this. You're a little precautious, but there is, it looks like, a second chance here at maybe a reconciliation, someone from the past, perhaps. So we're going to get more information as we go on here. Okay, so the Empress. The Empress in the reverse is interesting because it's the only court person I have here. And it may be you feeling that you were taken advantage of, not respected. And because I feel like you should be in the upright here, but I feel like you're not quite maybe in your power yet. We're going to get some clarifiers on this, but then we have the Six of Pentacles right next to it. And the Six of Pentacles is about balance. It can be balance in relationships. It can also be about giving and receiving loans and debts. And when I talk about balance, especially in relationships, maybe one person was taking more than the other. But here, someone is seeking balance. And again, we're going to get more clarifiers on this. We have this Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can also be about a lot of things said, mind games, some nasty words said, people trying to control others with their words, etc. So there's kind of an abuse of authority sometimes in this card, and conflict, obviously. So, but the fives are changed, so it is changing. We have the Four of Cups. Now this is about someone refusing to take the cup, which would be the Ace of Cups. And someone's either bored, tired, exhausted, just not interested. And it could be, again, because of this Five of Swords, all the hurt that went with that. And they're just like, no, I think I'm good, Because someone's trying to, coming in with a very new, passionate beginning. Because you have this Ace of Wands. And now we're talking about the Four of Wands upright. Again, this is about commitment. This is about marriage. This is about celebrations. This is about building foundations. So someone is looking for this. And again, we have the Judgment card again, right next to it. You got it twice in the upright, about maybe a reconciliation, a second time around with something, waking up to one's calling. If this is a judgment with a lawsuit or something, it means you'd be getting good judgment. But considering the other cards, I don't particularly see it. Not with the Ace. Well, it could be a new beginning, new passionate, creative beginning too. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do the Empress here. See why she's up, why she's reversed. Can you give me the information about the Empress, please? Information about the Empress. Information about the Empress. All right. Temperance, balance. Your need for balance. I think you're not quite there yet. I think your energies haven't been balanced yet. That's why the Empress right now is in the reverse. You're still probably, with this Five of Swords energy here, probably still reflecting on that a little bit more. And you're not quite in your power yet. Let's see what see if we can get another card here for you. Let's see if we can find for the Temperance, please. One card for the Temperance, please. Okay, so yeah, this has been a battle. This has been a struggle. This has been You're tired, you're exhausted. This is no doubt with another person, a group of people, but it was tiring, and you're trying to seek balance. You know, this is having to defend the fort kind of all the time. You're a little exhausted, and you were taken advantage of. So it's like your Empress energy isn't quite at full throttle here. So you really need to make sure that you keep yourself in balance. Meditate, make sure that you're doing your affirmations, things like that. Make sure that you're talking to friends, going out in nature, taking walks, anything to sort of rebalance and refuel yourself. Okay? Yeah, because you really need to take care of yourself to find this balance. The Six of Pentacles. Now let's see if we can find some more information about the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Fool. This is the Fool. You're kind of wanting to start anew, or someone's starting anew. Again, we have the new Ace of Pentacles. But someone's seeking balance, and they wanna take that leap of faith. And I'm feeling it's with you. You know, you're kind of hesitant because that's why the Seven of Wands is there underneath the Ace of Wands, because you're kind of in defense mode. You're like, dude, considering what happened, I don't know if I'm ready. King of Wands. It's the King of Wands that's making the movement. Your counterpart here. He's coming to King. You usually the Empress. You still need a little bit more healing in your balance. They're coming in. They know that they want to have a new start with you. They're coming with a new passionate beginning, and they want to try to make sure that things are balanced out. Okay. Now we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Swords. One for this Five of Swords. All right. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's not moving forward. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here is not moving forward. It's stagnant. It stopped. And that's because of the mind games that were played. So there wasn't that movement forward. Let's get one more clarifier. One more clarifier, please. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is not standing in their power, and somebody doesn't want to be single. Because that's the single standing in your power card and making your money. That's in the reverse. Now this could be you, because I feel you're still not in your Empress energy yet, so you could be still in this state of mind, which is why this is not moving forward, because you're in the defensive about this new beginning. If this person comes forward to you, you're kind of like stopping that wheel, because you're not ready yet. And I do feel that's more you because of what's happened, you know? I don't blame you. So the Four of Cups. Let's see what the Four of Cups is all about here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, someone is not grounded. Like this is wanting to give the cup. But someone here was not grounded. This is not a very nurturing energy. It's a very nurturing masculine energy, willing willing for commitments, very grounded, very assured. This, not so much. So let's see. Let's get one more card for that as well. Nine of Cups rather. Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. Somebody knows that you're their wish fulfillment. They're not quite ready to give you this cup. However, they know that they should, because they're just not grounded. They're kind of having their doubts. They're not sure about you, because you're on the defensive, obviously. But they do have this wish fulfillment for you. They do want it. That's why they're coming, I think, with more of this passion in. Let's see if we can find out. But they're also talking about commitment here too. Like they want this commitment. Very confusing. I know a lot of the energies have been like this. A lot of people have been back and forth, you know, in people's minds. You know, especially more of the divine masculine. So, 4 of Wands, please. Can I have one for the 4 of Wands? Someone wants to start again. Somebody wants to work on this. You got it in the upright. You're like battle weary, tired. But now this person wants to give it another go. Wants to work on it. Is willing to work on it. To work on this commitment with this 4 of Wands. To build a new foundation. So let's see what the 9 of Wands is about. Again, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, not moving. They want to move that. They want to move that wheel. They want to move that wheel. They want to move the wheel. I think they're ready to give you this cup. This is the 4 of Cups. They're ready to give you the cup. I think you're kind of refusing it right now because you're like, I don't even know if it's, you know, you're just kind of, hold on there, kiddo. So, but this is the judgment card. Let's see what we have for the judgment. Justice, baby, in the upright. Justice will be served. This is the universe having a hand in this. You've got the justice over the judgment. This is the universe working here to bring justice to this situation, to balance out these scales. Let's see if... and what's also unique about this particular Fool card, you see how he's got his hands over his head, like he's like, oh my God. That's what your person feels like. What the fuck have I done? But I'm still willing to go forward. You know? Like, I'm really going to take this leap, and but I feel horrible about the things I've done. That Justice card, that Judgment card coming out, yeah, that's the universe, babe. And that's you, Queen of Wands. They're the King of Wands, you're the Queen of Wands, and you're just like, not having it. Because what they did to you're like, and it doesn't matter your sex. You can be a male and still be the Queen of Wands. I usually come up as the Queen of Wands and the Empress myself, so don't worry about that. They want a second chance with you. They know that you're the wish fulfillment here for them. You know? Yeah, I just feel like and I think they don't want to be single anymore. They realize that this was a big mistake. However, you're holding, you know, that wheel because you're like, I don't know about it. Let's get just a final outcome. Let's get a final outcome. Final outcome. Oop, there's one card. Yeah, you see with the Ace of Cups in the reverse? The potentiality is there, but I don't think you right now are just really wanting to go there. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. So this is him in the upright, or she in the upright. You have the 8 of Cups. Someone's not able to move on from the past, and no doubt it's them. Then you have the 5 of Cups. Again, we are talking about a loss, getting over a loss. We have the 10 of Wands. Someone's ready to drop those burdens. 6 of Wands, and they want victory with you. They want victory with you. That Ace of Cups upside down, because that Ace of Cups upside down until both of you agree to start over. The potentiality is there. They're rushing in. They want to give you this Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Cups is the best ace in the deck. So it's like all about the emotional fulfillment. Now they're coming up here as the King of Pentacles in the upright. They're not, they may have left you, or, they may have decided to break up this relationship to begin with. No doubt why you're kind of like, excuse me? And now they just like, oh my God, I can't live without my Aries. And they're getting over the loss. And they want to drop these burdens. They want a victory with you. I would say Aries, I mean, at least listen to what they have to say. Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt to at least listen. Let them talk. Let them talk. And then see where it goes. And then, you know, if you're not comfortable with it, you don't want to, then just say bye-bye. Adios. You know? But the universe has definitely stepped in here to make at least this either a closure happen or something that somebody has to say. But you're the wish fulfillment. They want to try this commitment thing again with you, building a new foundation with you. Oh yeah. They want balance in the relationship. Yeah. They want victory with you. So anyway, Aries, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you do need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box, and I will talk to you later. Ciao. Hey Leo, how you doing, sweetheart? This is your March 16th to 22nd reading, 2020. We've already been shuffling the cards, so we're going to find out what's going on. I hope you got to see your March monthly reading. Let's begin. All right, so we have the Hierophant in the upright. We have the Knight of Wands in the upright. We have the King of Swords upright. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. Good. Communication. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, the overall energy is the Two of Swords. Someone's at a crossroads. They need to make a decision. Could also be blocking at someone's energy too, but we're going to get clarifiers, of course, for this. Let's do an Indigo Oracle card here. Can I have one for my dear Leos, please? Can I have one for my dear Leos? Oop. I just need one. Explore. What was the other one? Oh, and friendship. Explore friendship. There you go. I'm not even going to read these, obviously. Your friends are obviously very important, and explore usually means about exploring new territories, new things, doing things differently, learning new skills, etc. But I think with these two together, it's like explore friendships as well. Make sure that you know your friendships, because then even if this is a relationship reading, it can still be about very good friends. And of course, even if you're lovers, you need to be best of friends. So that's really, 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 really important, you know? Really important. So I'm going to keep these two. Okay. So let's clarify the Two of Swords first, and then we'll go through the rest. Because this is your overall energy for the week. Can you clarify the Two of Swords, please? Two of Swords, please. Universe. Two of Swords. Okay. We have Temperance upside down. Something is not balanced, or someone's seeking balance. But that makes sense because there's a Two of Swords, a decision has to be made, and things are not balanced. There's also maybe a thing about being patient. All right. But it's also blending together of things as well. Seven of Wands. Somebody's on the defensive. Somebody is on the defensive. Somebody may have ghosted somebody else, like blocked them from social media, Leo. You're not communicating. But someone could be seeking balance or having to make a decision, but somebody else is on the defensive here. So we're going to see. Could be about defensive about how, and then there may be a decision to be made, but we're going to get more clarifiers. So you do have the Hierophant here. Now this could be a soulmate, could be a commitment, traditions, marriage, following your higher calling. This could be following your intuition. Sometimes this represents, governments and churches and things like that. We're going to get some clarifier and see what this is all about. Nine of Wands. Whatever it was very exhausting. This was a lot of work put into it. It's been hard. It's there was a lot going on, and you're kind of exhausted. It was just exhausting. Now we have the King of Swords. Somebody wants to communicate, and sometimes this king can be very biting, like very cut somebody out of their life, which you might have done, or they're coming to communicate with you with truth, to communicate with their truth and see what's happening. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Usually like this way, someone's reevaluating investments, things like that, all the work that they have put through. Now it's kind of like, well, maybe it wasn't worth it. I don't know. It's just like, I don't really care. This isn't worth all of it. I'm moving it out. Or they're just done reevaluating right now. Maybe they have made this decision. Someone made a decision about, like, you know what, they were looking, they examined things, maybe they examined the relationship, maybe they examined the business, whatever it is that we're talking about here. And they're like, okay, I think it's really time to move on from this energy, and maybe we'll move forward. But again, we'll get clarifiers. Someone is definitely coming to speak truth. You've got the King of Swords here, and you've got the Ace of Swords in the upright. Someone is definitely coming to speak truth, to communicate. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this is usually someone standing in their power, someone thinking about their coins, someone who's single. This is somebody who is not quite standing in their power, who doesn't want to be single, who's a little bit lost here. So, we're going to see what's going on. Now, the Hierophant. Hierophant. Can you give me one for the Hierophant, please? One for the Hierophant, please. All right. The Moon. This can also speak of intuition, Leo. And I put it on airplane mode. I don't know why I was getting a call, but anyway. And it was for insurance. I'm like, you ruined my reading for insurance. Okay, so we're at the Moon. Now, this can again speak of intuition. It could also be daydreaming, but this could also be fears and doubts, hidden secrets, things that we don't quite know yet. It's interesting that it's coming right over the Hierophant. Can we get one more clarifier for the Moon here? It's definitely, I feel something. It's very spiritual. This could be very spiritual connection as well. Someone coming to speak the truth. I feel like you're also the Hierophant here, Leo, which is unusual, but I feel like that's kind of the energy you're at. Like, I just want to, I'm very, like, you're feeling very spiritual, just like, I want to know the truth. Like, tell me, like, you're coming forward, then you better give me the goddamn truth. Yeah, because the World card is in reverse. Usually this completes a cycle, a sort of a graduation, going into the next phase of something. But it's being halted because things are not quite finished yet. And it has to do with the Hierophant. And it could be doing with the commitment, if there was a commitment here, if there was a soulmate connection here. But there were secrets surrounding it, things that are unknown, that has stopped this connection. Like there could be wanting closure, things like that. But somebody is coming in with some truth. You, however, I feel like on the defense here, and you may have to make a decision about whatever they tell you. Okay. So the Nine of Wands, no doubt, my dear Leo, you are battle weary. You're like, please don't bring this stuff around again. Please. You're like, no. Yeah, things were unbalanced. This is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You were tired. You were like, babe, this wasn't an equal relationship. This was not an equal relationship. What are you doing? What's going on? Like, I'm the one that gave, and because you were battle weary. That's like the Nine of Wands is like really working hard at something. continually working hard at something. And basically what you got was a very unequal relationship. You gave, and nothing came of it. So let's see. Someone is restless. Someone is restless, can't probably sleep at night. Someone is restless. I don't feel this is your energy. Could be. Could be also theirs too, that they're just battle weary and, but I feel like this is a mix of energies here. I feel like you're battle weary, and I think that's why you're having this, like on the defensive here. You felt this relationship was unequal, but I feel like someone is restless, or maybe has just healed. I feel like actually you probably just healed. You're like, I'm good, because we have the Hierophant upright too. So let's get some more clarifiers here for this King of Swords who's coming in with this information. King of Swords, please. King of Swords. King of Swords. Yep, someone's coming in to give a cup. A cup of love. Cup of chicken soup. I don't know. Could be either or. Could be either or in that. Maybe a good dry martini, hopefully. You might need it after this, I don't know. So like someone's coming in. It's a small offer, ain't nothing big, ain't a night. But this could also be someone younger than you two coming in. But the funny thing is, he's showing up here as the king, but yet he's offering you a little knave cup. Could be just to test the waters too, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The Emperor. He's coming in courageously. He's coming in trying to balance things. Though this is someone who also likes to control things too, so be careful. Be careful, my dears. It could be also wanting to control things. But he is coming in with this offer. If you tell him, ask me, it's a little small. It should be the Knight of Cups. I don't know. But again, it could be a younger person. Could be a younger person. There could be an age difference between the two of you. So, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. What do we have for Seven of Pentacles? So yeah, someone wants to make amends. Someone who's tired of all the mind games, all of the nasty little words that were said and everything else and the power trips, and they want to make amends. This is why they're done reflecting on it. They want to come and make an amends. Make an amends. Amends, not amends. Not amends. M&Ms. I don't know. Maybe they're going to give you M&Ms. Maybe that's what's in the cup. I'm just kidding. All right. Let's see. One more for the Five of Swords. Well, someone's releasing their demons. That's good. Someone is releasing their demons. Could be another person that they were with. Could be another situation. Could be in drugs, alcohol, God knows what. But they are leaving it, letting it out, letting it go. They are moving on from that double energy. That's very good news. It's at least a good thing, my dear Leos. If you're going to hear, at least they're trying to make the right path here. So, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Can you give me an Ace of Swords clarifier, please? Someone walked away. Someone walked away. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Can you give me a clarifier for the Eight of Cups? Okay, will do. I was told to reverse the deck a little. Oh, good. And they're finally releasing anxiety about it. Someone left, and it caused them friggin' anxiety out the wazoo. But now they're releasing it. They're letting it go. They realize they want to make amends. They're bringing you truth. That's why this Ace of Swords is in the upright, right up on top of it. They're like, oh, it's even if it's just even for closure or whatever it is, then you know you. But see, they're offering a cup of love here. They're offering something, and I feel with this Hierophant here, it is about commitment, soulmate. There are still secrets to be revealed, and until all that happens, this world is not starting anew. The graduation has not completed. It's not completed its cycle yet. And someone doesn't want to be single. Whoops, somebody is not standing in the... I'm not going to take that because I don't know which card it was. So universe, please, if that's the card you wanted, please bring it to me again. So, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's not standing in their power. Somebody does not want to be single. Let's see. Now, they were not rushing in too passionately. That could also mean they're done with their player ways. They're done playing around. They're done with doing, jumping from bed to bed or relationship to relationship. They're kind of done. They don't want to be single anymore. And they're kind of done with it. That's where that releasing that devil comes in. So, let's get one more clarifier, please. Oops. Yep. They're done with all the choices that they had. Oh, look, we have so many options. Looking at that person. That person looks so good. You know what, honey? The grass is not always green on the other side. In fact, usually it's not. It's all an illusion. Yeah. They're done with all the illusion stuff that they were thinking, and this is going to be great, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're done being the players. They're done with all that. They're releasing this devil. They're tired of being single. They don't want to be single. And they're coming to rush in and tell you the truth. And they're going to offer you this cup. And I say that it's not even the Knight of Cups. I mean, you better... But they are coming in as the Emperor. They are coming in as the Emperor. They're trying to do this. Let's see. Let's find a final outcome. That decision, though, that Two of Swords decision for your week is for you. You're going to have to find some balance here. You're going to be on the defensive, obviously, when this does happen. So let's see, my dears. What is the final outcome for my dear Leo? We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone may be a little insecure about what they're doing. Maybe you or them. Insecure, do I hold on? Maybe you're holding on too tightly. I'm good. I'm good. Or they're scared of what you're going to say. Strength card. You have the strength. Of course you have the strength, Leo. You're a Leo. Three of Swords. Or excuse me, Six of Swords. Big difference there. Six of Swords. Moving over to calmer waters. Somebody wants to move to calmer waters. And we have the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is not communicating about a relationship. Maybe it's you that's kind of blocking that off, but let's see. Yeah, someone's in their head a little bit about this. This is the Eight of Swords. They're a little bit in their head about it. So this could be you or them. We'll get some clarifiers on it. And then we have the Devil upside down. Again, someone's releasing their demons. Releasing a person, situation, drugs, addictions, whatever it may be. They're releasing. So they may be slightly in their head about it. They may be insecure, but they're looking to get to calmer waters. There's some strength here. So let's see what the Princess of Pentacles... Oh, there she is. There she is. It's the Five of Swords and the upright, because there was so much talk. So many hurtful words were said. So many mind games were played. That this Princess of Pentacles is kind of could again be you, not, because this is an offer coming in, but the offer is not coming in. It could be you not receiving this offer, because you're all the mind games that were played. I don't know. Yeah, because you know what happened. You know the self-deception that happened. I mean, the self-deception, what they deceived, what they did to you. Because this is they're shedding this devil energy, but you're kind of but you did this, and this to me, and they were trying to get away with shit, because that's what that is. That Seven of Swords. So we have the Eight of Swords here. Let's see who's all in their head about this. Someone not following their intuition, or secrets still yet to be revealed. Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's definitely you, Leo. It's definitely you. you know what? You're in your head about it. And you may not be taking this, you may not want to, giving this relationship thing. They're coming in with a cup of love, and you're like, I don't know if I want this relationship yet. Like, you're not giving it back yet. Maybe never. Who knows? Because you're like, you deceived me, you mind gamed me, what the F? You're like, this, though, you're kind of in your head about it because you're like, is there going to be more secrets? Am I going to find out, like, again, this is all bullshit? And you're like, you're not engaged here. You're like, no, because the Queen of Wands goes after what she wants. This Queen of Wands, like, hand out, baby. I don't know. And that's where this Two of Swords comes in. This is your decision to be made. But they're releasing the devil. They're releasing the devil. And that is the one good thing about this, is that they're releasing that devil. Let's see if we can get some more clarifiers on this devil here. Knight of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles upright. That's you, babe. That's you. They're releasing this devil. I think they want to come in and give this to you. And they know that you're their home and hearth, that you're the secure one. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, the secure, the motherly, the nature, the one they want to build, to have a commitment with. But they're still a bit undecided. This devil is here, but this devil is releasing the devil, but it may not be completely released yet. Maybe the situation is slowly eking itself out. That's why you're kind of hesitant, because you know that this ain't over yet, because this showed up in spite of everything. Didn't show up this way, which is good. It means there's progress this way, but it ain't over yet. This devil energy is still lingering, but it's still evaporating, if you know what I mean. And you're kind of worried about that. You're kind of like, well, you're not quite giving me the pentacle that I want. I know you're kind of slowly letting this devil energy out. You're holding on tight here. You've got the power, Leo, because you got the strength card, and you're moving on to calmer waters. This person sees you as this Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna have to make a decision, my dears. I feel like their player ways, they're done with their player ways, but Ten of Swords in reverse. They're letting the heartbreak go. They're reminded of it all the time. You're reminded of it, but you're letting it go. The Death card. There's probably gonna be a transformation or a complete ending, but that's gonna be up to you, because you are the Empress, my dear. You're the Empress. They are coming as in the Emperor. They are coming as the Emperor. And look, the Lovers. This may happen. May happen. It may happen. We'll see. We'll see. You are the one that's going to have to decide, my dear Leo, what you do. Why am half my cards are backwards? Hold on. Having a little problem here. Technical difficulties. Beep. Okay. So, Leo, yeah, and it does say explore friendship. I remember these were the two articles. It was interesting how these two popped out together. So maybe it is you start forming a friendship again. That depends on you, though. Again, if you're going to be lovers, you also need to be friends. You need to be the best of friends. I know I lost, my best friend when I lost my partner. So you're going to have to think about that, dears. But they're going to be coming back with some truth. All I can say is listen to them, see what they have to say, and take it from there. All right, Leo, I hope this resonated. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. And if you do need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box, and I will talk to you later. Ciao.